Chat, y'all hear the booyan? Chat, what y'all think about the booyan? W booyan or L booyan? I don't know, you might say L booyan, but I seen W booyan, boy. Whoa. W booyan in the chat. Everybody spam W booyan in the chat. Guys, if you don't know, we live on YouTube and we live on Twitch. If you want to see this wide screen, come over to Twitch, and that's on my Twitch account is Greens Era. Just type Greens Era in Twitch and you should find me. Not a problem. How we singing? Type a 1 in the chat if you're singing good. Type a 2 in the chat if you do singing good. Chat. Chat, you ready for me to turn on the camera? We still at 2 likes. Everybody, as you come on in, I want to be able to turn on the camera once we get to 5 likes on YouTube. So please, as you come on in, hit the like button and share it. Please and thanks. Appreciate that. And I'm glad we streaming during the day so I can actually share this in the WhatsApp group. But if anybody watching me right now from the WhatsApp group, Greens Era VIPs, I want to say hail up and welcome. Stay as long as possible. Hail up and welcome. I want to stay as long as possible. I want to stay as long as possible. I want to stay as long as possible. Chat, I give away some anklets during Juve today. I had fun. That was a W idea. Y'all remember? Hail up. Welcome back to another stream. Streamers. Repping the Greens family. Welcome. I'll read your message just now. Give me a sec. Yes, sir. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me copy this. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for liking the video. Thanks for commenting. Oh, somebody. Oh, DJ Vinyl Touch on Twitch. Man got time to stream on Carnival Monday. Dedication for a headache. And it's that, broski. Think I going on so? You think we going on so? Greens are repping the Greens family. We not going on so. As I was saying this morning, we've been known to make content on YouTube. If we get into make a channel on our next platform, we gonna make it look like we did it before. Trust me. We will make it look like we did it before. As I was saying, y'all, if y'all don't know this is what we love to do, y'all will learn. Y'all will learn, bro. Because you know no ego attached to it though. You imagine doing what you love with no ego attached to it? Ooh, talk to me about that. Not, I ain't gonna say no ego attached to it. Ego, I was trying to explain to some people last night. Ego should be on a level between 1 to 100. So the lady said last night it should be at 30. But I was like, damn, that's harsh. Go up a little now because you're so close. But then the truth is, it's supposed to be at 45. And I encourage them to, you know, try and, keep it at 45 and think that it should be positive, like 45 for everybody. So when they're relating, they wouldn't like misjudge. Like they wouldn't be too judgy kind of thing, you know what I mean? What do you think, broski? Do you, well, do you also study the laws that govern the universe? I think one day I had mentioned this to you when I tried connecting to you some time back. Like when I just formed Greens here and I tried to connect to you. I basically wanted to find out if you was studying these laws and how much you knew about it, and you know, because I just thought it's like something you was already doing from not knowing exactly what it was, in terms of pointing out like, okay, this is the law of attraction, or this is the law of success, or this is the law of supply. You was already aligned to it due to whatever little norms of yours, or most people would say like a repetition, like a Charles, I was saying, if you find it taking too long to come up with an answer, it's because I'm nice. I just coming from Carnival, Groovy Monarch, jump up. I had so much fun. I see so much all playing Groovy. That was so nice. Hail up Joel, Philip again. I saw Joel again. Big and serious. Hey, jump up, have fun. Stay happy, healthy and prosperous. See the day ones. Look for the day ones while they're campaigning on these streets. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad we saw this morning. You know what I mean? I'm glad we saw last night. We're going to see tonight again. Hopefully, we're going to see throughout your time here, broski. GBSS squad. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about when I see the boss last night. I was like, yo, Joel Phillip in the building. I only hear the voice first, eh? He sneak up on me, he's smart. And you know what he do? Man, the man, just like you, bro. You see how your voice will change and your whole accent and nothing about you do change? That is Joel Phillip too, bro. The man sneak up on me and I hear the voice. I'll be like, yo, that freaking Joel boy. I ain't even turn around right away. The first thing I do, I rest on my things, boy. Don't you? I don't hug my brother, you know, unless I see my brother. I'm telling you. Come on, man. That was a real reunion last night and this morning. I'm like, yeah, boy. Yeah. I really appreciate that, chat. How we go change. I calling all the one cents, boy. Nah, I ain't calling all the one cents, boy. But at the end of the day, all the so like kind of change, all the so down to earth. I think I identified what it was and I complimented him with it last night. And he did have something to say about it too, which is I identified it was discipline, broski. I identified that it was discipline. Y'all remember Joel Phillip running race dedicated from Form 1 to Form 5? Dedication, never miss up, never slip up. You have a lot of them who missed and slip up and was in their feelings about it. They had a real talent, they was on the front line. You know, we pushed them on the front line. We encouraged them on the front line. Joel was Kirani before Kirani did. Well said. What a great critique. Joel was Kirani before Kirani. Chat, there's the fact. Chat, that is the fact. If you know Kirani James, just think about the person who I'm talking about and just put that person behind it. You don't have to know the person personally. You just have to know one person, which is the markup. You know what I mean? The markup we're using is a young markup. See what I'm saying? The young markup has that type of representation for the old markup because everybody got GBSS. So the young markup is a brilliant markup, which is Kieran James, a brilliant markup to speak on Joel Phillip. Like, of course, you could put them in the same bracket. Of course. They may need to be like sitting down and discussing GBSS together. Yeah, just like them artists who also, you know, because you don't understand when you performing to the world, you need every support you can, and day ones is support that you gotta appreciate, and you gotta understand why you have to appreciate it. Why? Because it may not be as the new seeds coming up and you had to influence the young. Day ones, it may not be as good a quality as influencing the youth. Day ones is like a different version of Babe and Suckling again. Because day one is how you start, is how you finish. Day one is Babe and Suckling. Day one is true Babe and Suckling. So you can't, you're not supposed to only focus on the youths. You gotta always remember your day ones. It's maths, it's science. You dig? And yeah, so big up to Kirani, but Joel Phillip deserve his roses. Krung, and the compliment was he's a disciplined athlete. He's a very disciplined athlete. See what I'm saying? And then he told me that he did an event when he came here with some students, and he told them students in an inspirational type talk that it was discipline that got him where he is right now. So if he could tell you that after I compliment him, because I know that I don't believe that Joel is disciplined. I know Joel is disciplined. See what I'm saying? So he could definitely use that if he acknowledged that in an encouragement to the youths. The same Babe and Suckling conversation again. It's good knowledge to pass on to the baby, to that type of Babe and Suckling. It won't be the same as day one, because you see the day one would know. You had to come differently. You gotta think deep now. It's like what it is in truth. The day ones, the day ones. The support of the day ones. Discipline is one, but the support from the day ones is another thing. You know, you can't force people to support you. People support you naturally. Some people support you one time and then they forget. That's why you had to stay consistent, Brusky. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but Broski, unfortunately I didn't get to come to Grenada Carnival. Mr. Vinyl Touch, DJ Vinyl Touch. You didn't get to experience the carnival personally, but trust me, if later on my YouTube channel, and I will be reacting to some of those videos. And right now I should be going to react to some Kick. I did some Kick streams recently. Yeah, I be on Kick, bro. Yeah, bro, I got make it next year. Yeah, man, listen, at the end of the day, you see, the accent as I was giving you the compliment and your roses and your discipline is what gonna cause it to happen. So yeah, manifest it. Use the damn stream to manifest the shit. Yeah, bro, I gotta make it next year. You know what I'm saying? That's what I tell people. Come on and manifest things. Chat, when you write things down, it just come true. So that's why I want to build a community, knowing enough with power and with strength, and just perform. Just perform. Thanks for the compliment of dedication. See what I'm saying? Thanks for the compliment of dedication. But a disciple is somebody who, no, a disciplined person is somebody who's a disciple to themselves. So that is what I'm trying to tell you and Joel, people like you and Joel, like the discipline all you have is unwaverable, if that is a word. Like, it's unshiftable. It's undriftwoodable, if that is a word. You can imagine, I just make up a word, driftwoodable. That should be an ill word. Driftwoodable. It's not driftwoodable. As I was saying, if I saying a lot of crazy shit, that's because I'm nice. I just come in and play mass. Juve. Yes, and I'm streaming. Big and serious. Thank you. Oh, I'm going in. And once you get to 5 likes on YouTube, you turn on the camera. So all you don't know. Do us a favor. Do all of us a favor. Use your thumb wisely. Just tap it up twice. Come on, use your thumb wisely. Tap it up, tap it up. Oh, and they give me the grease. Oh, and they give me the grease. Oh, and yeah. Hold on. Hold on. I feel like. Oh, and they give me the grease. I would grease it up. Chat. I realize all you like me singing. If you want to hear me, me sing, give me the grease. Let's get to 4 likes. We have 2 right now. Let's get to 4 likes. You know what I'm saying, man? If you're saying, give me the grease, I will sing it when we get to 4 likes. Also, we're still campaigning for more subs, right? Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Big and Serious. We're on our way to 1950. Yes, I'm so happy and grateful for 1,950 subscribers. Thank you. Oh. No, I'm so happy and grateful now that I have 1,950 subscribers. I don't want nothing, I no wishing or nothing. I'm asking kindly that you hit the bell, subscribe, and hit the bell on YouTube, right, so we can get to our goal. And also, double tap the screen. So once we get to 5 likes on YouTube, we turn on the camera, Big and Serious. Who want to play that? You want to play that? Yeah, the carnival, yeah. Yo, I'm so proud of Tris. Tris tell me he and my brother go to school together. That was a W. That's a W. I was like, yeah, my brother go to school with good people, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Lord. Hey, Jessica. Jessica. Really? Yeah. Brendan. Hold on. Yeah, bro. I gotta make an exit. Really? Brendan? Yeah, I remember him around TBH. The TBH? What's TBH again? Chat. Yo, teach me community, please. I'm kinda slow. What's TBH? Tris. Yeah, I remember him around. Seriously, you remember Tris? Yeah, because I kind of gave him like a personal interview, and he told me the man, he was telling me, sorry, that he did the kid Soca Monarch already too. I be like, that is where all of this come from. Whoever come up with this kid Soca Monarch did an incredible thing. You know, because it helped advance the music. It helps advance the knowledge to the youths. And I'm glad I was streaming, and I'm glad I could be able to interact with everybody, musicians, artists, designers, and we could all make a beautiful community chat. Use Me Wisely is the name of the campaign. Thank you. Hi, I'm Well Done, fashion consultant, works at Greens Era, right? The aim is to work for Gucci in the future, so we need everybody's support. For me though, I'm talking about me. I ain't talking about a brand, I'm talking about me. Me, fashion consultant. I work for the brand, Greens Era Apparel, and in the future I will be working for Gucci. Big and serious. So you see, I would have my brand. I ain't saying nothing about the brand. So I don't get confused and ask me like most people would, because they do whenever I see things like that. Oh, why I want to brand, or some kind of weird thing like people. I know what I'm saying. If you don't know, that's okay. But wish me all the best, and I'm asking you for your support. Meaning, if I tell you the storm coming and I'm building a boat, I need support, not to laugh at me and say I'm crazy, but I'm asking you for your support to be on the same side with me and see the mission. That we complete the mission, and then you could critique. Complete the mission and then you critique. Thank you. Big and serious. To be honest, oh my gosh. Yeah, I remember, to be honest. Respect. Wow. To be honest, chat, I should be using them more often than true, because I realize they do use that word, to be honest. I'd be like, why they saying that so much? To be honest. Jesus Christ. Do I have to say I will be honest in order to be honest? I'll be like, interesting. Later on I'll be doing my hair routine. Right now it's drying in the fan. So I'll be adding oils and thing and massaging it in and all the way, you know. See my hair routine before I go out on the campaign, big and serious. The whole heights, come here, chat, come on, turn on the camera. You know, as I say, if you could react to certain things, you know, try to find out about Juvie, but it's like, whew. Or I could turn on the camera and I could be posting on YouTube while we chatting again. I'll be posting on YouTube them short videos, boy. Listen, I was so in a content creation world in a Juvie. That's the first time I experienced a Juvie like that. No, because you see, my confidence is on a different, sorry for cussing. My confidence is on a whole different level. So to create a content with this type of chaos, to me, it's like I've been in it. I tried last year, but it's like I hide from the chaos. I hide from the chaos. I stay on the side and I let the camera zoom up and all kind of thing and be like, what? This year, I had to interact with the people. I had to be interactive. I had to go up in the people's face. Them jab and them just be having all kind of, I see all kind of full, real life full. I see a whole pig skin in somebody peeling with a whole pig skin in the mouth. I see fish. I see a man playing with a squirrel, a squirtle, or you know them kind of octopus thing from the sea. The man had that black. I don't know. It looked like tar. What the on octopus? And you know the man asking the bartender for some water to wash out the octopus to put it back in the mouth now. That was crazy, you know. Shall never see. And listen, this juvie was something different to me. I had to cry my people's face and my face skinning up and it's like, ugh. And I had to record it and I'd be like, yeah, I come to record it up close and personal, but I can't do put my face like that. Because this shit is awful, bro. Yo. I'm like, yo, all your. And that's what I was trying to tell them people when they come in with the soca and the performance. Stop being clean. Stop promoting Grenada as this clean jab. We don't play no clean jab. The most dirt, and we can't say evil. There's nothing evil about it. It's just dirty. You know about dirty greens that are dirty. And then we get clean after we go by the sea and get clean, purified, boy. I'm to you 6 o'clock in the morning. We watch at 3 o'clock we outside, 6 o'clock we by the fucking sea water, you hear me? Purifying. Don't play with us. And that black thing you see on my skin, that's not oil oil. What make you feel like oil oil? Let me tell you what that is. That's gold. That's real gold. That's gold. It makes our skin shine. It's our skin was shining there. But that is gold what they on my skin. Yeah, it's a different level of purification. And then we go in the sea and we soak it and we bathe and we watch me rub down one another. If you deal with a woman and you're rubbing her down. And you're trying to get out all the oil from her skin, chat. All that experience them thing, yo. If you never have experience a Grenada Juvie, the full experience, not the 3/4 experience, and the more and more I stream and I do content for all you, go get better. Because you see, even next year, talk to me, or let's see how I interact with all you today. I was up in all your face. I was following all you with a camera. All you was the star, not me. You know what I mean? Yeah, boy, that was so much fun. All you was having so much fun. All you was just playing all the little old mass. As I was telling them, this is not no jumbie thing. This is not no evil thing, wicked thing. You check? That is dirty thing. You know how to get dirty? If, you know, a piece of a high steak me today, I see a man with a piece of pork here, the same man I see with a piece of pork in his mouth there, I say, you know what? I can't judge that man, I can't disrespect that man. I think that man playing a real serious old mass. Because imagine telling that man, boss, you have a real big piece of meat there, boy. Oh no, not meat, you will say pork. What, boss? You have a big piece of pork there, boy. And imagine if he and the woman chipping down the road and you're complimenting that. That's like a double compliment there, because you have a big piece of meat in front of him chipping down the road, and you have a big piece of meat again in his mouth chipping down the road. It's like he could go and mind his business, take that compliment, come back, mind the woman business, take that compliment, leave she alone, mind everybody else's business, come back to she, mind she business, and just be taking that compliment right through. Bro, you have a big piece of pork there, boy. Yeah. Which pork you talking about? This one or that one? You can imagine it's a whole conversation now. Which pork? This one or that one? Hey, chat. Which pork you talking about? The pork that jamming on me? Or the pork on my face? The pork on my face. Huh? Wow. Some people know how to play a mass, boy. I tell you, it's just dirty, you know, evil, no. It's just dirty. And that's why I gotta pick up Dirty Life Records. You check Dirty Life Records, Muddy _ official. You gotta big him up because he understand the mission, he understand the goal, he's a real job. You check? As I was saying, they could have given him the whole 100, but they don't want no complacency. They want more of that shit next year again. That's drugs, right? That shit was a good hit, right? So they want more of that drugs next year. So if all you can come up with the imitation Muddy next year and the imitation Mr. Golden, I don't know how they're surviving after 2026. Because we're going up from here. We're going up from here. And lucky thing we had Juice on the front line. Juice ain't going nowhere. Juice plays, we did well. Juice was content with what he get through with. Ain't you? We outside, boy. We going up. Everybody. Also, we LED going. No way. Chaos. Where chaos going? No way. All the bad is staying young. And all the better don't do them nothing. Don't hurt them, just leave them alone. If all they do have nothing good to say to them, leave them alone. Walk away. There's potential green leaders. You think there's some soca star? There's a soca star without the crown. You don't have to have a crown for it to give the money stars and the flowers. What's wrong with you? None of these artists deserve a crown for there to be stars. That's why my boy Muddy had to tell all they like, what star all they talking about? The one who had the nice models pushing? Or me talking about, because I'll bust out of one of them and I had to deal with all the big and serious in it. When the stars are lying. Greatness and time. Greatness. Alright, and then everybody say. And everybody say. And everybody say. That's what I'm talking about. What the hell? All I find all this sticking. I find it sticking, chat. Matter of fact, give it another intro. Right, let me give it another go. And then the whole crowd says, alright, Muddy, I have one more thing to say to the people, which is thank you. Oh. Yeah, that's what we talking about. Ooh. Big and serious. Thank you. That's all he had to say next. Thank you. Oh. He not to put the on. But yeah. Did Muddy say thank you after he performed? Yes. No, he didn't say thank you. He said thank you before he leave. When he had the breakdown, he said thank you. He break down and he said thank you. That's what I like about him. So you can't say he didn't say thanks for everything. You know what I mean? Also did when you look at Mr. Golden's performance, did Mr. Golden say thank you? Did Mr. Golden say thank you? Yes, when he was walking off. So I tell all, if all you can come up with the imitation drug called Muddy 2025 and Golden 2025, if all you can come up with that drug next year, then all you have to leave the streets alone. I'm telling all that. The streets is not for y'all, man. Y'all had to copy the formula, broski. Come up with an imitation drug and let's compete. Not one man grade 6 and he competing with a grade 46. What is that? No, everybody be on the same page, man. Artists, all the A1 artists with the A1 performances, like you, Mr. Golden, you have an A1 performance. We don't know it as right tune already. We needed to write a book. We needed to come on the stream and teach the people how to duplicate something like that. How does that sound? Chat, how does that sound? Would you like Muddy or Mr. Golden to come on and spill some beans on how to duplicate the drug that the people like so much? If the people like so much, then give us the formula. By the way, we still at 2 likes. Come on, chat. We could do better than that. Now, I mean, share the video. Let everybody come on in and tap the screen. We're looking to reach 5 likes on YouTube. Big and serious before you turn on the camera. Thank you. That would be a good look. Facts. See what I'm saying, chat? That would be a good look. So heal up Muddy, heal up Mr. Golden. I'm inviting you to come on the stream on behalf of our mod DJ Vinyl Touch and all the other viewers and subscribers and followers who locked into our Reppin' the Green show. We're inviting you to come on and teach us. You know, give us some motivational talks, some motivational speeches. Because we realize that, yes, you know how to play and have fun, but you know how to get serious and do the thing big and serious. You know how to do things big and serious, and you know how to have fun doing things big and serious. Think about it. That's a trick. You know how to get serious, and you also know how to have fun getting serious. That's nothing to play with. That's nothing to play with. That's gems. That's things we could duplicate from the youths come up. That's why, as I was saying, big up to Tris. Big up to all the youths coming up. I see a small man in Wasway's a event after Wasway's funeral. He had a small man singing with the father, Blaze. That little youth, Blaze son. If you see how he had the crowd. And I follow in the youth, and I'm telling you, the man vocals on a different level, the man pronunciations on a different level, the man understanding to soca on a different level, the man. That look at you different, man. That look at you different. That look at you don't slip up easily at all. He don't make mistakes easily at all in his vocals and his deliveries. Even his performance, if you see that little youth perform, Jesus, that little youth win a competition recently. Chat, I don't know if all you know about that. But that little youth win something like in his school or something, some kind of Kids Soca Monarch or some kind of thing, and that little youth been shining ever since. I'm telling you, I've been watching him on streams. His pronunciation is immaculate. He would smile and sing. Unlike some of the others be vexed when, you know what I mean? Even if he had to run a freestyle. Yeah, I don't understand energy. And that you look at you to have a real height of positive energy. Trust me, as a little youth, really right now, growing with the father, you know, and I know the father miss BDV, which is Build the Vibes. I know the father misses him. So that drive gonna make his son greater than him. Make his son the greatest ever touch the soil. You know, and he done proud to be somebody who left the soil and come back. Anybody would be proud to leave the soil and come back. You know what I mean? Anybody would be happy and grateful to leave, go on a whole destination in a whole nother place and come back successfully. That means mission was completed. Whether it take a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, the mission was completed and you come back and now you're on a different mission again. Why? Because you're home. You're trying to conquer something different. You know what I mean? Something, you know, something even new for you. You know what I mean? Something where you had to say, well, you know what? Look at me, I like music so much. And it is my fault why I ain't going, I can't go as far as this because I love it so much. And I won't give myself enough encouragement to get onto the next level. Why? Because of ego. Ego telling me that this is it for me. You know, I already have my name. Anything new I come out with would not be as impactful as I did before, so I'm misjudging everything. And I want and all that, whoever thinking like that, especially those of you in the chat who think negative like that, right now we want to rebuke it. We want to trample it down. You check? Because you gotta be able to quickly, quietly, and effortlessly get over that situation. And the best way to do it is by forgiving, forgetting, getting up, moving to a different situation, and avoiding the old situation to replay itself. You don't sit down in the same place hoping and praying that it don't happen again. No. You move. You get up. You take action. You try something new, and then something sparks, because you don't understand, you're no longer playing with ego. It's like you're fighting your ego. You're trying to humble your ego, not humble yourself in it. Yourself is at work trying to battle your ego. You check? And once you know your ego towards where it's at now, you could always try to, you know, drive it to the destination where you want it to be. As I was saying, that is a reason why you should have your ego at 45%, because if ever it edges up, you could catch it before you reach 50 and going overboard. And if ever it goes too low, you could catch it before you reach 40. And as the girl was saying, 30. Before you even reach 30, you have it like 3 steps away from 30, which is 45. So from the time you start to slip, you have 3 chances to catch that shit. See what I'm saying? And if it ever you have to go up, yes, it's the same 3 chances. Because look, 45, you had to add 5 for 1 step, 1 chance, and that will make it to 50. And you had to add a next 5 to cross over the 50 to go into 55, and you have 1 more last chance to slip up, which is 60, right? Yeah, 1 more last chance, and then that's it. So at least we're on the same page that Chad, we on the same page, right? That 45 is where we should keep our ego, 45%. At 45%. Are we in agreement that we should keep our ego at 45%? Let me know in the chat. Type yes or no. Excuse me. Chat. W's, that's what we're talking about. So we're in agreement. Nice. So yeah, moving forward, if anybody needs any help with that, you could always check me. As I was saying, I have a little schedule I work with, studying the laws on different days. I have a PDF document I could email to anybody interested to find out more about this type of information, right? And I would obviously, because that's what we are about. If ever you would have a question, and that's why I want to say that our question, because this is a brand, our comment section is not comment section. It's called a suggestion box. We call our comment section a suggestion box because we're trying to grow a community here. We're not trying to do anything with ego. No ego thing going on here. A community development program where we have not just day ones, but we have, you know, people of all different art forms coming together and basically coming up with ideas to solve solutions that the green community may arise with on a day-to-day basis, month-to-month, year-to-year, and to bring more acknowledgement to the green community, because they might say COVID gone and still wear a mask type ish. So we had to know how to always stay abreast and like prepared for anything similar to happen, or anything that would be a mock-up of it, a copy and paste, you know, or even something opted for to take a different angle so you wouldn't see the attack. As I was saying, if you find a song and like a rumbling, it's because they're nice. I just come in and play Juvie. I see Joel Philip boy. Wow. I see Ingy. See Joel. Hey Ingy, if you're watching this, you still owe me 100, bro. Yeah, you took 3 ankles from me last night. You saw me today, and you just give me a bounce, and you don't pass up no currency. Broski, come on. Toss up the bread. You know what I'm talking about? Big and serious. But yeah, big up to all the day ones, the supporters, the people interacting with us, the people who want to see us win, the people who have questions that, you know, over time you'll definitely work on answering them. But ain't see Ingy in years, bro. Yeah, he's another one that ain't changed another one since I gave him. I can't say one since, sorry, but that is another disciplined youth. And they was always saying he not disciplined, always trying to put him in trouble and all kind of thing. But look at him. He could breathe today. He breathing today. He played a mass this morning. Who we talking about? Ingy? Who they always just trying to bring down and put a name on, like, come on, man. Everybody know, like, youthful days and thing, but they didn't have to make no student look like a criminal. No way the system is correct for making a student live like a criminal amongst other students. That was messed up too. Y'all should have never let that happen. No, because of the resilience, you could say he's a disciplined youth. And he, you know, he could now enjoy a juvie, he can now enjoy a Grenada, like mass in Grenada, and go up in Caracol and jump up on next mass again and like live your life. Because why? The resilience, I tell you, is resilience. Because how I can speak like that? He didn't tell me that. I see that. That wasn't cool. That wasn't cool. That wasn't cool. It's not like he's special. The hell? Give him his punishment and send him back to class. You know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ. Give the man his punishment and send him back to class. He's not some special child. You know what I'm saying? I know it is handle him so far. Damn. Thinking about now, it just makes me sick. Because in the beginning, I could tell that it was going to be sports that keep him grounded. You know? But then, I think Ingy probably went into sports, being a natural sports player. And he probably wanted to learn something from it towards that type of development. How the fuck he could live long in this shit? How he could take something of wisdom to carry life forward. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that goes with discipline again. Telling you, broski. As I was saying, a disciplined person is a disciple to themselves. If that should be our definition, that should be a perfect definition. That should be a perfect definition. Alright? A disciplined person is a disciple to themselves. He ain't looking for no gas from you or nobody else, no acknowledgement, nothing. It's just something that he got to do for him, for his survival. Whether you could see it and it's impressive to you, and you could see it and you could fight him down because it's so available at your reach and your power and your whatever disciplinary courses. You understand? I say without purpose, what disciplinary course are you taking? See what I'm saying? Without purpose. Like for example, I recently spoke to Mr. Philip by the library or the right in front of the tunnel, going on the library side, right in front of the tunnel, right? Me and Mr. Philip was chatting there about, well, I would say before Carnival. 3 weeks ago, right? 2-3 weeks ago, stand up there talking to Mr. Philip, and I was be on the topic, right? Big Red, yeah, Uncle Big Red. You dig? Moving so casual through the streets. He's such a humble guy. Still wearing the mask and he's willing to, you know, stand up and talk to you. Not for no 5 seconds and run you off and like talking, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, engaging and thing. I say, yeah, boy, I really glad I could do that with them men too, because like, if you are available and you want to be available to do that, not everybody will find to do that, broski. Come on, you think you made 10 priests, you made 10 Marlon, you made 10, nah, it's just one of each. You see what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, when it comes to levels and heights and conversation, you gotta understand, sometimes you gotta wait it out, you gotta wait, that's the secret society come in, you gotta be very shut up about the thing until you hear somebody start the conversation, you'll be like, what the fuck? Whoa, interesting. And then you talk about the thing, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's always good to like shut the hell up, wait till somebody else start the conversation, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, good game for y'all. Big and serious. Man always been true to us. Facts. In what way could you explain? Because I was trying to give him roses there. I was like, boss, listen, I remember one time, I think he was saying something about like spinning the rod. Something to do with that sort. And I was like, bro, you only saying that no because of your heart, bro. But I had to remind you, from the time you jumping in your heart, I had to deal with him for jumping in your heart. Life is like he would stop and talk. Yeah, like he would. Yeah, for real. Like he been on that. If that's him, he's actually that guy still. He's actually that guy still. Big Red, big and serious. He still asks my mom how I doing. I could imagine, bro. Because at the end of the day, as I was saying, it's quality over quantity. So Marlon, you know, 10 Marlon. So from the time I bounce up one Marlon mom, I have to acknowledge something here in this little meetup. Obviously, I wouldn't make her less of a topic, but I would use her wisely. Yeah, because it's one Marlon and one Marlon mom. Yeah, so I would use her wisely, and I would compliment her in the beginning. I would finesse my way into leaving a message for you. Yeah, but Big Red, as I was saying, Uncle Big Red, he was always like sparing and always merciful. He was never like merciless. He was never a merciless teacher. Wicked, cool-hearted, merciless. Can't even sleep at night teacher. This man was very sparing sometimes, very remorseful, very understanding. Teacher sent you to get your wrongs, and he had to listen to the story and realize, you know what, I could let it go, you know, because maybe the teacher didn't listen too keenly to the situation. So, you know, he take a listen, and he did his final analogy whether or not he's going to give it the blows. And I went through something like that. And you can imagine, this lady's so wicked. I ain't going to call she name. But I ain't going to say she wicked either. Just, as I was saying, not on the same purpose. Wavelength and everything. Because I was saying, them men still on the purpose. Right? So, one day, I think it was me and Blue. Me and Jason went to him. Miss Hockley sent us to him to get some strokes. I think about 5 or something like that. And it's like from the time he hear the story, it's like, man, I can spare them youths and them, man. You know, we go back in we class and I don't know how man, I cannot lie and say he didn't cane us. You know what I mean? I cannot lie and tell it to you, well, miss, he didn't cane us, so, you know. You know. Man, somehow we tell the teacher, the man never cane us, and lady actually come with us to get cane now. I can imagine how he felt, bro, because it's like that's how she trying to like dishonor his judgment, and his judgment, as I said, has purpose behind it. She only just bully some children, I find, because how you could demand then children get no comment. I can demand them children get kid, bro. Man. Anyway, big up to Big Red for his genuine understanding, bro. Like, he was always on some man understanding, not on some soft female thing. Somebody broke your heart, that's why I sent him to get cane. What did they say to break your heart? Maybe I was whistling in the class, or some teacher complained about us. Well, it's probably a Spanish class or something. We was probably acting up or something. So she tell her she feel like obliged, like she had to do something about it. So she sent us to get cane. We ain't get cane. She feels she ain't do nothing about it. So she had to make the teacher know, strike her. So now he know how to be like, since that's the extra mile you come now, since you actually come now, man, I gotta cane them youths, man. The man just cane us. The man, no, I can imagine, bro. So yeah, man, we just took the cane, man. We just like, well, you cool still. And then in our interaction recently, he tried to like justify it with this kind of talk about her. Like, sometimes you had to like spit the rod. I'd be like, well, boss, I understand, but you have to understand purpose. If you know that the purpose was them men when I come out no weak, feebling type men, them men will come out strong, sensible men, and represent strong, sensible men, and maybe he could get some kind of acknowledgement in that way. You know? So as I was trying to tell him, is like, you still caning us. I draw back the reference, I say, listen, you're still caning us, and we never watch you no way. We're still giving you flowers till this day. Why? Because we know your heart, brother. You spare us. She had to come now to make a scene, and you just had to cane us because the scene is already made. And you can't unmake the scene. See what I'm saying? So all of that is what I'm trying to say is what makes up masculinity and manhood, and what we supposed to learn from correction and discipline and all these things that we had to either come up with our own self or model of others, and sometimes not even model of others. And I have to say this now, that some of us need coaches. I need a coach. All coach needs coaching. All coach needs coaching. That's why I had to give you W for the last stream. How you was the compliment you gave the DJ Vinyl Touch. You told him that you're still learning or something like that, or you always learn from him. You see what I'm saying? And I find it's like, yeah, broski, that is a community. That's a W community. That's W interaction. That is street giving flowers and roses and respect. Big and serious, always. Yeah, just keep it up, broski, for real. And I mean, for me, I learning a lot from all the two in all the interactions, because I'd be like, you know, using the laws, as I was saying, some all they don't even know that all they using the laws when all they speak these type of ways and all they react those type of ways. Just natural laws, all they using, all they probably don't know, but those who study knows. And at the end of the day, it's just wisdom. It's just a compliment of wisdom. Yeah, bro, it's just a compliment of wisdom. Like, for example, every day since Form 1, every lunch hour, you would grab your meal, you will go wash your hands, you'll come back, grab your meal, sit down like if it's a picnic for you, right? And then you would smell your food before you eat it every time. I would observe that. And I'd be like, wow, what is this? Is he trying to say that this is what he wanted for lunch, and by the scent he's going to say, yeah, I can't wait to dive into it because this is what I wanted, this is what I tell moms I wanted, or this is what I wanted to manifest, this is what I wanted to eat. And if I could smell it before I eat it, and I could say, yeah, boy, whatever moms give me is what I wanted to eat. Now what she wanted me to eat, I'd be like, that would be a W of a compliment to thyself. It's like a personal prayer. I know people like to pray and clasp hands and close eyes, all these type of rituals. And you see, I just get a damn word, ritual. Appreciation. Yeah, man. Yeah, you just stay on the path. You know, the path really is called a perfect an alignment to all the blessings in the universe. You see what I'm saying? So as I was saying, you don't have to study, you don't have to know. But once you are aligned, that's why I had to try to keep up. You know what I mean? That's why I had to stay aligned. I had to always praise to increase, and don't think, but you know, be firm on your thoughts, and know that your thoughts are not yours, and know how to think positivity, know how to think positively, know how to attract positive things, good things in your life. Yeah. And again, you don't have to study the laws, but once you know what good for you is things that you will attract anyway. And once you realize some of it may not be, the things where you like may not be, for example, the things where you like mostly may not be easy to find, and may not be repetitive as you would want, inconsistency. But the things where you don't like, if you keep like running from it, and you keep like saying you don't like it, and you keep like expressing it into the universe, that's what you're gonna attract mostly. You check? So at the end of the day, to think wisely is to be able to be useful, and how to use other things, other people. Yeah, because as I was saying, to think really is not to think. But if you know, then you wouldn't be thinking. You wouldn't be in belief. You wouldn't believe nothing. You won't be in awe of your own talent. You won't be in awe of your own, you know. If you attracted a beautiful woman, that's you. Her beauty reflects who you are. So you can't be in so much in awe when you see this beautiful woman and not knowing that that is your reflection, and that's how the Almighty bless you too. So if you be too much in an awe, you might just get swayed the wrong way for the wrong reasons by the wrong her. You know what I mean? Yeah, so at the end of the day, know that what you like is what will cause more pain, and what you don't like is what will cause you less pain. Check. The things where you do like will cause you less pain, and the things where you like will cause you more pain. Big and serious. Of having something to eat. Of having something to eat. Interesting. Yeah, well, of having something to eat. I don't understand of having something to eat. Yeah, but based on probably what I said, I guess I said that. But if we're talking about eating, did you eat for the day? What's the time? PPI in the world. People in the world go hungry every day. Yeah, broski. No lie, like, there are days I hungry and I had turn around, look at my place, look at my kitchen, and see a yam and a dashi, and I had to boil that and eat it. I remember doing a stream with a guy, late hour we stream till after 11, place lock up. He probably had a shop open, but he probably was lazy to go, and he's like a vegetarian. From the time I tell him, man, I had dashing and time I did, the man get happy, and I say, what the frick? The man say, don't worry, man, I'll just boil that and eat that. I say, what? When the man boil that quick and eat that, I was so impressed. I'll be like, wow, this is good living. And you're thinking you're broke, you're thinking you're hungry, you're thinking you don't have nothing to eat. But watch out the man could just like take that and just make that food. You know what I'm saying? And fill them up. And not extra to give away. And I'll be like, wow. Some people really don't know what they have until it's gone, or you know what I mean? It's like, as I was saying, we had to learn to see the good thing in like the simplest of things. See what I'm saying? Yeah, I just appreciate having food. Oh, you just appreciate having food. Interesting. Why? Yeah, food is good for your brain. Food is good for, you know, your organs, you know, your cells. You know what I mean? But are you like a foodie for the reason that you like the scents, you like the flavors, you like the taste? Do you even, have you ever like cook, like do you cook? And what that experience is like for you now versus then when your mom used to cook for you? Are you eating what you want to eat now more than then? I'm not a foodie. Oh, you're not a foodie, but you just appreciate having food. So it may be for your health reasons. It may be because you know you're such a brainiac. If you don't eat, then what's the sense? It's like spin it up in mud, I guess. I don't compare. I just appreciate the dish I have in front. I don't compare. Oh, you don't compare. All right. So yeah, that's all. That's a good observation, because it's like the same praise. It's like I'm acknowledging here now that you do that to praise, to bring in appraisal, to step into heaven without stepping into heaven. It's like eating all the food one go without putting a spoonful in your mouth, kind of thing. It's like appreciation indeed. You have to be appreciation. As I was saying, it's like a ritual, it's like a prayer. You know, you have to be appreciation. Every day you did it, you have to be appreciation. And no, you don't have to be a foodie indeed. So I understand exactly what you're talking about. I can make what I need. I tend to cook more healthy stuff. Interesting. But my mom raised me, fed me, put me through school. Give thanks to her. Hard-working woman, still up to today. Yes, big up to her every time. She always kept quiet and just did it effortlessly. And I like that about her, for real. Yeah, bro, but at the end of the day, all of that, when you are making her happy by being successful, I think it balances off. Yeah, it balances off. It's like, you know, you have your work to do too. You know what I'm saying? To keep mommy proud and to keep mommy sure on her blessing. It's like, yeah, she birthed you, so if this is what she had to sacrifice, yes, I. Greetings, Green Zara. Hi, blessings, fam. Happy Christmas Monday. W's in the chat. Bert S. Trini or Bert Trini. W. Bert Trini in the chat. That's what I'm talking about. Coming through with the Grenada flags. Coming through with the jab. Big and serious. That's what you talking about. Yo. Hail up. Welcome in, broski. Welcome in. Right now, me and DJ Vinyl Touch, we just chatting about old school days and tying it into prosperity and how and discipline. You know what I mean? Yeah, we turn it into prosperity and discipline. Because I believe that certain things, like for example, I'm gonna say that over. I believe that we do naturally things to align us to blessings of the universe. Naturally so. But on the other end, you have natural laws that's playing out behind the scene to make it so. You check? And praising, appreciation. When DJ Vinyl say he appreciate food and he's not a foodie, he appreciates food, right? Oh, who's sis, Green Zara? Oh, you're a sis? Bert's your sis? You're my sis. Welcome, Empress. Green Zara, Empress. Yes, I respect. Thanks, DJ Vinyl Touch. Yes, welcome, Empress. Welcome. Greetings, DJ Vinyl Touch. Hi, blessings, fam. From Bert's Trini. Our Empress, Bert's Trini. You dig? #1 mod for various channels. Wow. Yo, W mods in the chat. For real. DJ Vinyl Touch. Bert strips them up. Bert strips them up. Big and serious. Griza. Bertel is the name of Celeste. Bertel, you have a lovely name, by the way. W's in the chat for Bertel. It's a lovely name, Bertel. I'd be like, wow, every time I say your name, I'd be like, First thing that comes to mind is babies. Like, you have a kid? You have a kid, Bertel? Are you birthing? Are you birthing yet? You birthed any blessings yet? Have you birthed any blessings yet? I believe every time I say a name, even if I knew you know or later or knew your right name, I'd be like, even if I had to interact with you like as a friend or a family, I'd be like Berthel. I think that's how you pronounce it. I think Berthel is a perfect pronunciation for your name, Berthel. I think that's a perfect pronunciation. I'll be calling you Berthel, and I'll be like, Berthel, have you birthed your blessings yet? Greens are a Berthel, right? GMTV Live, Silence P, DJ Cloud 9. Wow, all these channels, mods for these guys. Yes, you got it. Wow. Not kids, but raise lots of them. Wow. Yeah. Well, that's why you have me always like keeping in remembrance, man, for real. No kids, but you have so much potential, you see, so that's why I'm here to encourage you, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, just stay available, man. Berthel is already an attractive name. It's like, you don't have to rush kids. All you have to do is just have the name Berthel and just say it around certain men. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about any type of male. I'm talking about the men, or the black man. You know what I mean? Yeah, the black man. Yeah, I'm scared. I'm a career nanny. Interesting. Career nannies could be available. Career nannies definitely could be available. I mean, if you are mods for all these channels, you're definitely available. But hey, use wisely should be your campaign too. It's my campaign. I always be like, hey, you better use me wisely. Yes, use me. You better use me. But use me wisely. That's the campaign. Use me wisely. So yeah, that should be you too. Use me wisely. Remember to remind them all every time you're going to chat, every time you stream, every time. We're a lot. I grew up with 4 brothers, so more than a gangster. Gangster. Hey, listen. You know, those words don't sound very street, but I could tell you're trying, but still I respect it. You know what I'm saying? I grew up, you already come with proper English and things, so no, it's not very street. It's try to be street at the end with the gangster, like gangsta. That's street enough. That's street enough. But everything else was proper. Everything was decent. So at the end of the day, as I was saying, you can say certain things to males, but know what you're saying to men. Know what you're saying to men. You know what I mean? It's a whole men knows something like, okay, so it's not always what you say, but it's sometimes what you didn't say, right? All right, cool. So let them speak. Greens are you guys satisfied with the results of Soca Monarch 2025? I am super califragilisticexpialidocious. We the whole Repping the Greens family is in celebration mood for Muddy, because we manifested Muddy winning. We didn't agree, we wasn't agreeing with putting him in the same bracket with other artists to be judged. We was like, listen, he say what he say, give me thing before we get vexed, before we go up on a stage and dab up the whole place and bring the jab on the whole stage. So give them anything. So we manifested. Muddy say he bring it out for them raw. He give that to him in a little clip type movie. He act out the whole scene for them. You know what I mean? Because we've been campaigning. We backpack and we ready. Right? So you know, like I changed my mind and I forget the bag and something missing from the bag, so I can't go through again. Watch me, the man come through and he was very serious about what he said. I have my backpack and I'm ready. If listen, from the intro to the outro, the man gave a show. If you listen to it, he only slipped up one time, and I admitted it on my stream when I reacted to it. He only slipped up one time. I trying to figure out what happened with Terra Groovy. I didn't see his thing. Production was on point, but he did his thing. Respect. I think they messed him up with the mic. Oh, who they messed up with the mic? Muddy. Interesting, but everything was unexpected. Interesting. I want my jobs my job sport backpack. My job sport backpack, big and serious. When stars align. Hey, were you back in? Listen, if you tell me you was back in Muddy way before everything, I'll send you a gift. I'll send you a gift. As soon as Carnival over, I'll go into the mail. I'm gonna ship you some accessories. If that was the person that you was backing from day one, I wanna hear you was backing so and so, but or you was backing him and somebody else. You don't know that. You have him and him alone. Yes, I was. That's what I'm talking about. W's in the chat. Taking a note one time. I'm a backpack and I'm ready. I'm in my backpack and I'm ready. W's in the chat for Bert's Trini and DJ Van Touch for interacting with us so far. W's in the chat. Bert's Trini, are you on the wall? Are you on the wall, Bert's Trini? We have a wall where we put in people's name up who interact with us. Are you on the wall yet? You're going to be there now, Bird Trini, big and serious. You're there now. I'm going to put you. You want to play that? I want to play that. Yeah, the carnival, yeah. So yeah, I'll do it now. For real, I ain't gonna chat. I tell him to on YouTube. I tell him to give me 5 likes and I turn on the camera. They don't want me to do it. All they don't want me to do it, so I'll leave it off. I look at that scene putting up Bird's Tree name on the wall. I look at that see that I didn't see that. I'm my backpack and I'm ready. Alright, so I stick it. Trini is on the wall. Oh, I don't know what's going on. I have a kind of energy here. Chat. I don't feel into sleep. I had to sleep in order to get up later on. What time it is now? 15 past 3. Whoa. Come on, man. Jeez. I didn't fall asleep. I had to take a nap. I want to take a nap. Better listen to some binaural beats or something. Yeah, better we grab some binaural beats, chat. Better all they grab all the headphones, all the what do you call them, kind of big headphones to cover your ears. Yeah, grab one of those and we listen to some binaural beats to fall asleep. You know. Yes. Oh, whoa. DJ Wally Black got us all hooked on his song from Jump. I don't like so. I don't think so. GMTV Live is one channel that got me in love with Green's music. Wow, yeah, but always big up to GMGT Live. Always. Those DJs, just as Vanna said, are the teachers in the game. Them boss DJs, that's boss DJs. Just like you have A1 performers like Muddy and, well, I won't say Muddy first, I would say Mr. Golden and Muddy. They check, because I'll put Mr. Golden's performance over Muddy's performance. Why? Because he was flawless. He was flawless. He did everything Muddy did, but was flawless. So if two of them had to be compared, Golden over Muddy every time. With points, not song, points. Yeah. DJ Wally Black is what, man? Is my job general. Yo, if DJ Wally played Juvie and I saw him on the street and I didn't recognize him, I wanna say big up. Because I probably see a lot of y'all, and y'all was in disguise, huh? Y'all was in black oil paint. There's no other DJ like him. Seriously, Grenada needs him in Spice Mass. Okay, so where is he? Yeah, bro, I go crash. Let's see. Yeah, are you going out for Monday night mass? Yeah, I wanna go campaign. I wanna go sell my handmade jewelries and stuff, my accessories. GNM tonight. Yeah, Monday night mass. Some people say Buddha bless win. Ah, Buddha for 7 win. Oh, the man can't perform. Oh, yo, stop embarrassing all yourselves, no, man. I'm telling you, man. Come on, man. Give the man some time. He'll be good as the rest shit. Because I was saying, look, Mr. Golden are putting over Muddy still. So if you say Booba win, then you ain't judging it correctly. Booba made Booba made a lot of exposed mistakes. Too much exposed mistakes. My boy only just made one little mistake, one little slip up, and he wasn't even singing. He just was talking at the time, and he say, bring up the black plaque or the black plaque or something too. Bring up your black plaque for him. Some kind of slip up, so something you wouldn't even catch if you don't probably go back and listen to it quickly enough. So they ain't judge good. They ain't judging that's correct. They ain't judging that correctly at all. No lie. Y'all have to check it out for real. So one of my favorite songs is, hold on, but he went over time. Interesting. Yeah, I have nothing else to say about he, broski. He went over time. That's extra. Trust me. That's extra. Because he did enough in the performance. He did enough. It's like, chill, bro. I mean, you didn't just come for St. David's people. You're in tongue. You have an example, like for example, Mr. Golden. He came further than you. He came from Carriacou, right? But how come he didn't just come to sing to Carriacou people? Like if Carriacou people alone are paid to come inside and everybody else jump the gate. So Muddy supporters jump the gate. Booba 473 people jump the gate. Who else? Everybody else jumped the gate, but your people alone come and spend their money. So your whole presentation is all about them, and or the most of it is all about them. And your performance is like it's like you're looking for them in the crowd. Stop looking for your people in the crowd. Stop looking for your people in the crowd. The whole crowd is your people. The whole crowd, you have to get them to support you over who they come to support. You have to steal them. You have to steal. Is that stealing, man? That's soft, petty shit. All you have to stop, man. Competition. It's called competing for a reason. It's not a challenge. It's a bloody competition. Thank you. So one of my favorite songs is Drum Roll, Hide Me. Now Wally didn't make it. Drum Roll, Hide Me. Yeah, watch me, that song big. Hide Me is a big tune. Yeah, that's one of my favorite songs too. I love Hide Me. No lie. That's a W tune. And you know it's a nice song too? Some about that is my sister, or that's my good friend. You see, I don't trust human beings, but that one day, that is my sister. Yeah, that song. Oh gosh. Freak, you make me wanna cuss. That tune big. Boy, see that one big boy. Now Wally didn't make it. Oh nice. You know I talk. You know I threw that out there. That's funny. You know I just threw that out there. What happened with Dash? Hey, what happened with Dash? I just thought Dash just sing one good verse in all of them songs he sing for the year. Like, nah, don't give him one good verse, man. Come on, man. So how much is people playing for greased Dashin leaves? Yo, you didn't know they were selling that? Yeah, I see a lady selling the greased and ungreased. She's selling greased and ungreased Dashin leaves, and what's the other one again? Yeah, Dashin leaf, and you have Blogger. What's it called, chat? Blogger leaf? Yeah, Dashin leaf, and you have Kalalu. Kalalu leaf. Yeah, you have grease, Kalalu leaf, grease, Dashin leaf, ungrease, Kalalu leaf, and ungrease, Dashin leaf, and she's selling them out with. I see people, watch me, but they sell out to the point where he didn't have much in the beginning. So on Juve morning, it was exclusive. Only a certain people had it. Only a certain people had it. A lot of people couldn't find the real thing, so they grab a lot of imitation. You know what I mean? They still break the little branches and came with it. Now Wally didn't make it. Oh, nice. You know, right. What happened? Right. So how much? That tune is fire. Yeah. Job decision is nice. Capital. Yes. That was playing Juve morning. He was really playing. No lie. Taro. What does that mean? Yeah, Capital, man. And listen, people talk about it too in terms of, like, that's in the conversation. Capital became part of the conversation. People started to identify with Capital, like if that's like the new standard of job. It's like, if somebody had to tell you them is the best job or the baddest job, they go tell you just capital job. Them is capital job. Oh shit. Capital. Capital. Taro leaf. Trying to remember if that is another leaf. Taro. That's a good question. I would love to know myself as well. I'd love to, like, hey, figure this shit out. No lie, big and serious. W grapefruit shrimps. This is the first time he hit me like a real thirst quencher. I had it in the fridge. I came from Jab with it. I had it in the fridge. You know, maybe most of the fizz gone, and it catch back a nice cold draft, and I'm sipping on it like if you had ice in it, but it's just chilled and nice, and it's so tasty. Tanya, yeah. I got booted for some reason. Tanya, how did that happen? Not sure. Oh, it's Tanya Leaf. It happens. Occasionally. Oh, got you. What do you mean, like something booted you out? Did you tell me when I switched scenes, you got booted out? I just switched scene. I'm sorry if you got booted out. I just switched scene. Oh, if you're not seeing the chat, I just hide it for now. I'll go back to it. If you're not seeing chat, I'm just giving you all content, baby. Yo, W Woodman. Woodman is a great drink. A lot of people drinking Woodman Juve morning. A lot of people know about that drink. Was it Woodman or Rivers? No, Rivers. I made a mistake. Okay, you ingredients, no, Brooklyn High. Hey, River is nice too. Of course. I'm thinking about after Carnival, do some vlogs going up in the river and bathing in the sulfur spring and thing, and make content for all the broski. I need it too, eh? I'd be like, you know what? Certain accomplishments I want to be able to accomplish after the Carnival, which is to get a new vehicle or something, is to be able to go on these journeys and make IRL content. I want to make more IRL content for you guys. I've been doing desktop streams for quite a while. I've done a few in between IRL streams, but I need to do more. I was gifted a bottle of Woodman from a farmer, Greens Nanny. Interesting. River is norm. The drink of choice is Greens though. You would be great, Greens. Thank you. Woodman, decent, but you would more quickly see Rivers passing. Yeah, you say Woodman more decent. Interesting. You find Woodman more decent? That's a critique. Wow. But that's a kind of critique. Woodman is decent, but you would quickly see more reverse passing. That's true. That's a real dread critique. Vinyl touch, yes, but have you ever had it mixed with what? Woodman and reverse? Serious? No, I never had it mixed. All them rums does flow mixed. Nah, I'm not hating. Maybe it's just the circles I in. Woodman and Rivers. Oh boy, I never heard that in my life though. I never heard it. I'm not jacking it. I'm not jacking. I'm just saying I never heard Rivers and Woodman mixed before. We can see us. Woodman and Rivers. That make worries and problems, worries and problems. I mean, something so we. No, what you mean? You just say, Woodman is decent, but you're finding more reverse. Hold on, Woodman more decent, but you're finding more reverse passing. Bro, that might be a good combination right there. The thing was passing more mixed with the thing was tasting better. That had to be a W combo. That had to be another level of pimp juice. Y'all ever had pimp juice? I love pimp juice. I love mixing Campari with other rums like Class Coat or Special Dark or Woodman or River or under the counter. I love my pimp juice, man. Only mix juice with Coke. Hold on, I only mix juice or Coke. Oh, okay. First taste. First taste of them was on a boat ride. My shade was passing a bottle of Woodman and Rivers together. Oh wow. I was on Grenada's beach when I saw a foreigner ordered a shot of Rivers on the rocks, and he was just sipping it like that, just drinking it like that. Was it like that? Mixed with was it mixed? Was it Rivers and Woodman mixed with ice or without ice? On the rocks or not on the rocks? And I was saying, if you find a slurry or blurry and I'm seeing a lot of crazy stuff, it's because I'm nice. I play a mass today. Juve morning was nice. I enjoy myself. I give away some anklets and I jam on some ladies. You know, we had fun together. We made movies. We made a lot of superstars. We made a lot of made movies. We did film. We vlog. We made content. It was fun, and I can't wait to do it again, big and serious. Campari and orange juice. Campari and orange juice is a W. Always. You can't go wrong with that. You know what's missing? You know what? I started to add a little lime now. So yeah. You get your little lime wedge with that and it'll be perfect. But That's why I'm telling you about the pim juice now with a little class put in it, because if you think about that, right? Campari and orange juice with just a splash of lime. Let's say you add too much lime, what would you add first to balance? Class coat. Don't even do it. Nah, don't even add more Campari yet. Add a little cock full of class coat or something strong with that, and then you'll be perfect. Trust me. And then you taste it, just get a little stir, you taste it and you realize you don't need more Campari. The bitterness there, the orange flavor is there, the lime is there, but you're getting a little kick in the background. That's the class coat. You dig what I'm saying? Final touch. Hold on, I didn't pause you? Give that straight. Yeah, man. No chaser. Wow. I miss Juve this morning. Damn. I'm saying damn for you. Damn, I miss Juve this morning. I'm sure I can find it on YouTube. Yeah. I'm sure I can find it on YouTube. Yeah, of course. Greens Era on YouTube, big and serious. Yeah, you can find it. Greens, GR2ENSERA. As you would see, I have 3 channels now. Greens Era, the main channel. I have 2 other secondary channels. The second one I will speak on is Greens Era Live. And the last but not least is Greens Era Shocks. Big and serious. You find all these 3 channels, you give them a subscribe and you turn on post notifications for me, that'll be superb. Right now, also, if you're watching me on YouTube, welcome. Stay as long as possible. And we're trying to get to 5 likes before I turn on the camera. Big and serious. You dig? So, talk to me. What a W chatting stream. Chat. We've been chatting for like 2 hours and something. Just chatting with y'all. Just help me turn on the camera so you could switch up the scenes. Just want to switch up the scenes. We want to give you all the movie. Oh, we stick to our word, okay? Sticking to our word. We're not shortcutting nothing. Even though the road is hard, we're not going to give up. You understand me? We're not giving up. Big and serious. Cool. Gonna follow. Appreciate you. Big and serious. And I won't say that, but stay as long as possible. And we're also on Discord. I didn't say this, but we're on Discord as well. We're on Discord as Greens Era. You could just, whenever you get a chance, just go over there if you can. If you are there, just type us in. Check out our servers. Alright. Big and serious. Did you know that we also have a website? Berthel. Yes. Our website is greensera.com. You could also sign up for the Crafting Corner Live if y'all want to learn to make eco luxury hands-on. Because no way you could be watching my streams, you know, me making eco luxury based off the 7 African powers or maybe some trend. That type of pace wouldn't help all to mastery. Y'all need hands-on pace. You know what I mean? Yes. Hands-on would help you become mastery, you become a professional crafter. When you learn it hands-on and you learn from the professionals, you'll become a master crafter. But no, when you're just watching me on the streams, and most of y'all don't even comment anyway, so why don't you do that next time I'm streaming a crafting corner event? You know, let me know what y'all want me to make. Suggest crafts y'all want me, show y'all how to make, and maybe I'll teach y'all how to do it on stream. You know what I mean? But y'all had to, you know, give me an early heads up. Give me some time to work on the event, set up the stream, and then execute. And y'all know when we do these scheduled posts, it does really hit. So you want to get back into it. You want to get back into scheduling our posts, and we want to get into scheduling events as well. For example, we want to start doing watch parties. You know what I mean? Invite a few people, do a little pop-up merchandise, and stream and basically project some of our streams on maybe a projector in a nice maybe B&B, some nice place, you know. Yeah, I don't want to spill too much beans, but yeah, some crazy is coming. Some crazy is coming. Once I start putting paperwork together, once I put everything on paper, you know, as I was saying, that's why I want to encourage all to start writing, putting things down on paper and start writing, you know. Being serious, y'all gotta start writing things down and manifesting it. You know what I mean? Yep, being serious. So that's what we'll be doing. And I'm asking everybody for the continuous love and support. Being serious. Wow. I think I'm going down in it now in the chat. Again sleepy. Again tired. It's going to 4 o'clock. And I had to get up later to do the thing. The campaign. Wow, my belly, you wanna even talk to me then or not? What kind of conversation you wanna have with me? I don't understand. Okay, just subscribe on YouTube, followed you on IG, and save their website. You're a G. You're a top G. You're a top G. Being serious. Welcome to the Reppin' the Greens family. Thank you. Real top G. So you know, that's me. I always share the stream. Okay, take a rest for Monday night mass, Green Zara. Support is everything. Wow, I feel like this is the community I've been like dreaming about in my dreams. I'd be like, wow, imagine a place where you and strangers could meet up and mastermind on a regular basis. What a lot of people don't understand, mastermind alliances definitely arrive from these type of interactions, okay? And this is definitely one of my goals, to create a cooperative, you know, and to create cooperatives with other like-minded businessmen and women. So unfortunately, I like to think big. I sell the brand as a good